the human normal voice is the baritone voice, and the tenor is artificial voice, who must be constructed. Very few prefer baritone or bass or these things.
Hello, dears! Are you a baritone or even worse, a bass? Your suffering will be over after this video. But first, we have to discuss the two concepts that are sustaining the belief that you have that you can't sing high, and then I will destroy those. But first, we need to identify them, otherwise it's kind of impossible. Belief number one is that my predetermined vocal range and voice is too low and it can't go high. And the second one might be something like my voice is too heavy sounding, and if I go high, it gets too falsetto-ish, too light, and the break is obviously too noticeable, so it doesn't sound real. Those will be the two central points. Let's destroy them! No head support! With science. Your predetermined voice, the one that you were born with, is nowadays equivalent to the M1 laryngeal mechanism, usually called chest voice. You can take this voice high, but only to a C4, a D4, an E4, an F4 at the very most, right? Then it gets too cracky, too whatever. You might have been avoiding this crack all your life, but I figured out that the tenor high notes, anyway, can arise from the voice that happens after your voice cracks. Because science found laryngeal mechanisms cannot be interconnected or mixed. And here I will let my voice crack first, so you know that I'm not in my natural speaking voice, which many teachers have called to be the one of a baritone, by the way. I just speak really high in English, but it's not my first language.
Spanish is phonetically lower.
Might have been the Axelrose example. Axelrose, by the way, interestingly, a lot of people agree that he's a baritone, and he sings the highest notes you could fucking imagine. Well, not now, but let's not think about that. And you can make them sound clean without distortion too. I just like distortion a lot. So there we go. It's not the predetermined vocal range that matters, but rather it's the one that appears after your voice cracks that has all the answers for you to sing high. We call this one the M2 laryngeal mechanism, like coincidentally the name of my academy, M2.academy. Oh, coinkydink? No. And the second belief is your voice is too heavy and has too much weight. So when you go higher, maybe you have tried switching to your falsetto. Maybe you didn't know the whole potential that it has because the internet doesn't know yet. So you're one of the lucky few. But interestingly, most basses and baritones, including myself in the past, they add too much weight to their M1, so then it's even like you're making it harder for yourself. You see, now you know the voice that appears after your voice cracks has insane potential. It can convince people that it is chest, but you're making your chest voice so heavy. If you want to make your M2 match your M1 in timbre, you're giving yourself a lot of extra homework for how heavy your M2 has to sound to produce the illusion of a singular voice. If you were to reduce the intensity of your M1 and just sing very lightly, like Freddie Mercury on the first verses of We Are the Champions, he's not like, I pay my dues. That's probably not the key, but you know, he's like, I pay my dues. And then when you keep this modality of singing, as you go higher, mixed voice just becomes natural. So if you want all the secrets that I've gathered over these 8 years to turn your M2, now that you know that you can sing high, into an incredible voice that just sounds spectacular, you can choose to add distortion or not. I have a course for that, and I have a course for you to grow it every day. Rinse and repeat, a science-based method for you to keep growing it using your favorite songs. You can now choose a package to just get the courses, or a package where you get all the courses, but also you get access to our Discord and to talk with me privately at the same time. If you check the intro video on the website m2.academy, you'll see a student that got all of this in just 3 months. That's how good the method is, so I'll see you on the next one.